Thanks, Darryl. Thanks very much for being with us here today. Tell us, what have you guys put in place for your pre-season so far?
Main thing for pre-season's been endurance running. So that's what the guys are doing at the moment. They're doing 6-minute interval running.
Yep.
So they'll do a lot of competitive time slot running.
Yep.
And it's mainly at this stage of pre-season is all about fitness and getting ready for round one.
Yep. So is that something you identified as a key area that you needed to improve on last season?
Yeah, and probably mainly because we've got such a young group. With a young group, because we haven't got the physicality that a lot of the more experienced JVFL have got.
Yep.
We need to make sure that we can get them on the outside and get them on the run.
Yep. So you guys, the reserves team did have the youngest fielded side in the last 25 years.
Yep.
How are you using your youth to really develop these senior teams at the moment?
Well, with the youth, we go through a lot of different other channels. We do a lot of visual through video. Which is probably what a lot of clubs do now, but we get a lot through AFL and even through AFL Gold Murray with Mark Lambourne and them. Yep. We get a lot of video footage, and we just try and teach the kids with that.
And what are some of the kids that we should be watching at the moment that are up and coming through the Shep United clubs?
What have we got? We've probably got 8 through the under-16 bush rangers at the moment, and they're going through cuts at the moment. I think we've got 5 that made it. So that's going to 16 top age. Then through our thirds and seniors, or mainly our thirds, we've had 7 under-18 bush rangers going through it. And then you've got your likes of, your Zane Barzans that, will potentially go in the top probably 20 this year, the draft. And then probably, as far as the younger but senior, your Jack Normans, Gazelle, Josh Gazelle. There's a really cool group. I think we've got, when you think of it, we've got 1 married player and we've got 1 player with a kid.
Young.
Which is also the coach.
Yeah, right.
So,
right.
Everyone else, I think the average age is about 19 and 2 months.
Yep. Finally, is this the more senior of the group, even though it is so young, how are they stepping up in terms of a leadership and trying to join those 2 age groups together? How are they going about that?
Yeah, it's probably really easy because they are young themselves. So they're 20, the 3 of them are about 25. So they've got a really good connection because they're not too far apart from the younger ones anyway. Yeah. So with their leadership, we've employed different guys from different sporting backgrounds to actually come and help them with leadership, just to know what difference is, what's good, bad, and how to be a leader is probably the key. Yeah. Making sure that they go through different scenarios with each player. Yep. Because they all learn different.
Yeah, of course, of course. Well, thank you very much for the time. We wish United and all your leagues and grades all the best for the year.
Lovely,
Beautiful, thank you.